What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of You Guessed It, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Guys, I'm so sorry for being late on my show. uh my mother called, and we had some important stuff we had to discuss. So when you got mom on the line, you just can't brush mom off. You know what I'm saying? But I am here now, okay, and everything else, okay, um and everything else, and I am so sorry that y'all had to wait this long. So my apologies. I really am. But I'm gonna make it up to y'all. The ones that had to leave, I hope you see me on the flip side. Like I said, I did not know that I was gonna get an important call, and I wasn't gonna try to fail the launch. So let's go up here, get this bad boy started. Shout out to everybody that donated to the calls early. I appreciate you guys. Uh y'all did not have to do that. I appreciate it so much. Um, Greatly appreciate it. Your boy is doing this now full time temporarily until I land into something. So, yes, please, 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 please support the channel. Definitely support the channel. I really appreciate y'all for doing that so much. So, let's see here. Let's get into this here. See some new comments coming in. Hold on. Family first. All right, show started. Yeah. Sorry about that. Like I said. All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about um Frank R. James uh being in custody. We also gonna discuss Abbott and Desantis and Abbott going against the Biden administration. And we're gonna also go around other news that has happened this week. Because it's been a crazy week, right? I mean, we've had it all. We've had uh mainstream media being silent about a mass shooting right here in the US of A of New York City, it being a black uh man, and nobody is not talking about it on mainstream media. They're shut up, they're being very quiet. uh we also have had a situation where there was a mass shooting on a week and a half ago in Sacramento. Actually, a week ago, actually in Sacramento, it was two black brothers, and they was silent about that. It seems like all this crime, when it goes towards black people doing things lately, mainstream media don't want to talk about it. And then we also got a shock this morning when we saw that Governor Greg Abbott dropped off his first set of what we call immigrants over here in Washington. Keep it down too, son. Thank you. I mean, this has gotten to be crazy. It really has. But let's go ahead on and let's start the festivities. I know I don't want to keep you guys long. I'm so sorry for the delay. Please support the channel. Go in the description box below. And we're gonna go ahead on and we are going to knock this out the park like we always do. So let's get started with this like always. All right. I got some more people trickling back in. Sorry about that earlier. Like I said, your boy back now. Share the screen. Let's talk about what's going on here. From the New York Post. We're gonna put this New York Post full screen so y'all can see what the world happening here.
Mic on.
Shout out to that. So you seen that they took him into custody. I'm gonna read to you what New York Post has said about this whole event, this whole experience, how we got here. So I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna put it right back on the screen and talk about how they called him, and then we're gonna get in a little bit in depth about how we got here with this madman, because that's what he is, a freaking madman. Can't make this shit up. So let's get to this and talk about it. Okay. So I'm gonna put this right here. Y'all hit the like button, please. Please share, please share. This is a lot of information that we got to process tonight about what's going on in the world today, especially in the community when it comes to this type of behavior. So the smirking madman who turned a rush hour commute into a bloody terror when he opened fire in a crowded New York subway car, called Crime Stoppers on himself Wednesday morning, then calmly went for an afternoon stroll through the East Village while he waited for police to come get him. A call came into Crime Stoppers. The guy says, "You know, I think you're looking for me. I'm seeing my picture all over the news, and I'll be around this McDonald's. I want to clear on things up." Law enforcement sources told Post of the bizarre moment. Frank James called the cops on himself. So the unit responds, and he's not at the McDonald's. So they start driving around and see a man who fits the description. When they take him into custody, they find his Wisconsin driver's license. A couple of eagle eyed New Yorkers also flagged down a pair of cops after they spotted James soldering into the shed and charged his phone at a Link NYC hub. So I'm going to show you some more of the footage here. It's another video of him getting arrested. So let's go and zoom in on that right quick. Go back full screen. Please like and share, y'all. Please support the show. Only place where you're going to get real news all day, every day.
Chloe and Randy went down the sand.
Need a real adventure? Compare travel credit cards that help you book adventures beyond your backyard. Or compare cashback cards and turn everyday purchases into your next unforgettable experience. Compare your way there. Find the smartest financial products for you on NerdWallet.
Why'd you shoot all those people, Frank? Frank, were you planning this long? Are you guilty? Are you innocent? Why'd you do this, Frank?
Mic on.
All right, so y'all saw that video, some more footage of him being arrested. Let's talk about some other stuff that happened in this thing that got us here, okay? Look at the smirk on his face. I mean, you could just tell that he just doesn't care. Like he thinks this is all a big joke. Now, this is a man 5'5" or 300 pounds that did this thing. This is kind of crazy. I mean, he's just let me see what happened. Somebody had fast reflexes. I don't know what that's about.
Hi, how are you? What is your name?
I'm good. My name is Zach. I was working inside that store and I was doing security cameras inside. And I see that guy, he walking from the screen. I see him from the cameras. So I thought, oh, shit, this guy. Let me call the police. And I call him and we catch him.
Zach, you are a hero. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We
try
thank
to
you.
like make the people safe always. Because the people nice, the life is nice, you know?
Thank you, Zach.
So that's just some of the stuff that you got going on here. Y'all give me one moment. Let me take a commercial break. Hold on. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry for that delay. It's been a crazy evening this evening, so my apologies. But let's get back to this because this is a lot to unpack here. Um, with this whole situation because it's crazy. I mean, he look like he got a lazy eye too, but that's just me. Now they said the federal prosecutors wasted no time charging James 62 with terror-related offenses for firing 33 rounds on a Manhattan-bound N train Tuesday morning. leaving 10 people with gunshot wounds and another 19 injured in a mass shooting that shocked an already rattled city that there's reeling from a citywide crime surge. They hit him with the charge of committing terrorist attacks and other violence against mass transportation systems, which could send him to prison for life if he's convicted. Police arrested James just before 2 p.m. on First Avenue and St. Mark's Place. And about 2 hours later, he was walked from the ninth precincts, gritting as cops shoved him into a waiting police car. He's facing one felony charge for committing a terrorist attack against a mass transportation system and faces life in prison if convicted, from a Brooklyn federal prosecutor says. Now, my fellow New Yorkers, we got him. We got him. I cannot thank the men and women of the New York City Police Department enough, as well as our federal agents, our state police, our first responders, from the 911 operators to the various men and women from our medical professionals. We got him. Mayor Eric Adams said at the afternoon press conference, celebrating the arrest more than 24 hours after the attack and after the second rush hour of fear for commuters. I said to New Yorkers, we're going to protect the people of this city and apprehend those that believe they can bring terror to everyday New Yorkers. And I want to thank everyday New Yorkers who called in tips, who responded, who helped those passengers who were injured. 33 shots, but less than 30 hours later, we were able to say we got him. Okay, listen, I'm not going to get too in depth in this because there's the Glock, there's the information, but man, let me put my face back up. Let me put my face back on this shit because he done pissed me off here. Give me 1 second, guys. Change outlooks here. I have to disagree with Mayor freaking Eric Adams, okay? All right. And I disagree with that he kept his promise of catching this guy. The only way you guys caught him is because he called on himself. He was roaming around New York taking a stroll like a regular black guy. He could have went unnoticed for weeks. So don't sit here and act like all of a sudden that mayor that you kept your promise. You just got lucky on this one. This guy could have went anywhere in the U.S. and chilled, because this is where we at right now in America. Where we at in America? I tell you where we at in America. Because now we done got so comfortable, so comfortable with trying to predicate to the narrative of not trying to be racist towards people that this has happened. We can't even protect our own people. We can't protect nobody. Look at this shit. Look at what we at right now. This is your suspect. This guy right here is your suspect. Only reason you called him because he called in on himself. Real talk. If he never would have done that, we would have never knew who he was. He was also in an Airbnb and everything, which I don't know where the Airbnb was as well. And then here's another thing that makes this a scary situation. Why is mainstream media not talking more about this? I mean, I'm being honest. Why is mainstream media not talking more about this guy here? This is the Sun Man you should be trying to talk about. I mean, it is so sad that they didn't want to talk about it, that you had an MSNBC former anchor busts out and says, damn, I didn't know this was going to be a black man. Really? This is how much race is played into the politics, into everyday trying to protect life. If it's a black person, we can't release it so soon. If it's a white guy, release it. If it's a brown guy, we got to hesitate a little bit. If it's a Chinese guy, oh, we got to think about it. I mean, this is getting to be too much, man. And you're right. Why didn't they talk about the last mass shooting? The last mass shooting was horrible in San Francisco, in Sacramento, California. And there's even more evidence about that, which we're going to be pulling about that shortly. Oh, yeah, he the wrong color. You're right, Cat. You ain't lying. He's the wrong color right now. I keep trying to tell y'all, black is the new privilege. If you ain't got that black card, you ain't gonna, you ain't got no privilege. Because this guy right here was walking down the street among several fluent different races of people, and no one was apt to call except for the guy that was talking, Zach. Zach, he called because he was just being precautious. Shout out to Zach, but he had already called before Zach got the chance to do that anyway. Dude had already called and told him, hey man, I'm walking around here at this McDonald's. I'm ready to get turned in. I mean, this is just what I'm talking about. This is what we're experiencing in America today. That's why we got so much violent crime. Everybody wants to play the don't hurt his feelings card. Oh man, I tell you, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's any hope for our nation right now. We got to do better, guys. We got to do better with this. It's getting to be ridiculous. For real. I mean, this getting to be for real, man. This getting to be really disgusting. Let's look at some other things as well that I wanna point out to this situation. Because there's a lot that I want to really uncover here. Exactly. The mayor is talking about catching someone who turned themselves in. You're right. He's bragging about someone who turned themselves in. Now, this man has been on the FBI most wanted, was from 2019. He was considered a threat. He was considered a threat. And no one never, ever, ever took the chance to find out who they really were dealing with. They just brush it under the rug. Oh, well, it's no big deal. And this is what happens when you brush this type of shit under the rug. This man was a ticking time bomb. And I want everybody to understand that not all black conservative YouTubers are fooled like this. Okay? Now, he has some good talking points on his channel, but you can also tell that he has some very disdain against white Americans and anybody that was not black. Now, again, that is some extreme conservative hate. That's why we try to tell people conservative hatred can go on either side, the left or the right. We try to tell people that it's when you are against a certain color of people, that is racism at its finest. Pure hatred. Now, I know everybody got a right to free speech, but let me tell you something. There's a right to free speech, and then there's a dangerous right with free speech. And this man was a dangerous right with free speech, because the reason why he was dangerous, because he took his beliefs and he pointed at innocent people that will change their lives forever. Thank God nobody died, but still, their lives are changed forever. And I don't understand why we're not getting enough press on this man. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why we're not getting the press. We should be getting a lot of press on this man. Can't make this shit up, guys. You cannot make this shit up. Now, enough of that story. We're going to go in depth with what's going on right now in the world of politics, because I know we ain't did politics in a while, and I'm going to break down every story like I always do to my perspective. So let's go and mosey on down to my favorite thing to talk about today. I talked about this earlier today. and I'm just putting it. I'm doing a touch up on what's going on. Um, we're gonna talk about this next story, which is amazing. Y'all know I'm a big fan of this guy. I mean, I'm a fan of him like I'm of Trump. There's three governors that I really, really adore, and three people I really adore in politics, and that's with their policies, and that is Trump, DeSantis, and Greg Abbott. I know that a lot of people don't like Greg Abbott, but I like his policies because I'm a policy guy. Always have been. So we're gonna read about what DeSantis has talked about. Now, DeSantis warns migrants bus from Texas to DC. Do not come to Florida. Life will not be easy for you. Now, I'm going to show and play this clip of what we saw this morning with the
Here's a
bus
song
showing
about
up.
a brawny paper towel. When a little Van Gogh draws on your door, or a little bit of glue drops from your s'mores, or you're getting too much love from your Labrador, use a little square and I'm more. Terra Square paper towels from Brawny.
Now, I had to pause it right there. I want y'all to see this is the future of where our jobs and stuff are going to be going. Right here. These people right here, these lovely folks that you see giving each other hugs, doing the high fives, these are the people that's coming in, taking our jobs, and also going to cause a shitload of crime. So you're going to get the best of both worlds. Our jobs getting taken and contributing to crime. Okay? Contributing to crime, whether it's on their side or causing the American people that cannot find jobs to feel like, okay, let me commit a crime today. This is real facts. But no one, when I talk like this, or when us as conservatives talk like this, we're the bad guys. We're the ass clowns of this. You know, we're disturbing. We're everything that you don't want us to be, right? We're the bad people. It's just I'm being real about it. You hear it all the time. Oh my God, that is so racist, bigotry talk. No, it's facts. It's facts. This is what we're dealing with. And you guys that think it's cool don't have no idea what we're in for. Now, let me go into the comments before I go to the next part of this. My boy King Refuge says, hey, free tickets to America. King Refuge also said, these idiots, I just take them to Washington. LOL was so funny. And now take them back home. Yeah, they need to go back home. That's what I liked about Trump's bill. Stay your ass in Mexico till we call you in these other countries. If we feel like you got selected to come down to the party, we will send you a one-way ticket to come through. Have your paperwork in hand. That's what I loved about Trump administration. We didn't have all this bullshit. You did it by the port of entry. Nope, not here. Hugging them in the shit. Look at this shit. This is what's going on now. This is how you get to America. Pay attention, folks. Title 42. Look at that. I'm glad he fell. I want you to fall. I want you to fall because you're part of the problem. Hope he damn near bust his ass. Hope he got his back out. I don't care. This is just sad. Only country that does this. Only us. Only us, dude. Only us. We're the only country that makes it okay to come to the party without any kind of damn contribution. You can't make this shit up. Anyway, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is warning migrants not to come to his state after a bus full of migrants from Texas who were dropped off at the U.S. Capitol said they plan to head to Miami. Oh, they plan to head where? You right. He had the border on lock. You trying to go where? Oh, let's talk about this. It's about to get comical. The migrants told Fox News that they are planning to head down to Miami, Florida, likely to by train now. The bus ride conducted by the Texas Department of Emergency Management concluded in D.C. and is not continuing on to Florida, so migrants would have to find their own way to the southern state. However, DeSantis is taking issue with the fact that migrants are planning to head to the Sunshine State, with the executive office issuing a clear message: do not come. To those who have entered the country illegally, fair warning: do not come to Florida. Life will not be easy for you because we are obligated to uphold the immigration laws of this country, even if our federal government and other states won't. The executive office of the governor of Florida exclusively told Fox News Digital in a statement. Florida is not a sanctuary state, and our social programs are designed to serve the citizens of our state. Keyword: citizens. The governor will protect the sovereignty of the state of Florida, the statement continued. The governor's office also blamed the Biden administration for putting migrants' physical health at risk by encouraging them to make dangerous treks and putting their lives in the hands of human smugglers. If you have come here illegally, you have been done a great disservice by the Biden administration. They have encouraged you to make a dangerous treks, oftentimes at great physical distress to you and your family. Sometimes this has even meant putting your fate into the hands of dangerous coyotes and human traffickers. There is a legal process to obtain full American citizenship, which is an essential part of the promise of America. In Florida, we uphold the law, the statement concluded. The migrant bus pulled up at approximately 8 a.m. local time on Wednesday, but blocks away from the U.S. Capitol building. Fox News has learned that they came from the Del Rio sector in Texas after coming to U.S. from Colombia, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. Hold up. Let's rewind and take two. You mean to tell me that they came from Cuba? I thought we didn't want people from Cuba. What's going on here? Remember when we had those Cuban nationals that wanted to come into our country, and we basically said, "Oh no, you can't come here. You got to go back to where you came from in Cuba." So now we're letting them in. Oh, okay, I get it. They just got to go through the border. I got you. That's what you're trying to tell them. They can't go through Florida. They have to go through the border. They got to go. They got to take the long extended trip. Upon the bus arrival in Washington, D.C., individuals disembark one by one, except for family units who exit together. They checked in with officials and had wristbands that were wearing cut off before being told they could go. The group included 19 males and 4 females, including 3 small children. Okay, so that's Greg Abbott in there too, I think. TDM said it dispatches buses over the weekend to border communities where it's coordinated with officials to identify these migrants. The agency added that each bus has the capacity and supplies necessary to carry up to 40 migrants released in Texas community and transport them to D.C. As the federal government continues to turn a blind eye to the border crisis, the state of Texas will remain steadfast in our efforts to fill the gaps and keep Texas safe. Abbott said in a press release Wednesday. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki told Fox News Jackie Henrich Wednesday that all of the migrants are in immigration proceedings, and it's nice that Texas is helping them get to the final destination. There are all migrants who have been processed by CBP and are free to travel. So it's nice the state of Texas is helping them get to their final destination as they await in their outcome of immigration proceedings, and they're all in immigration proceedings. By busing migrants to Washington, D.C., the Biden administration will be able to be more immediately to meet the needs of the people they are allowing to cross our border. Abbott said Wednesday, Texas should not have to bear the burden of Biden's administration failure to secure our border. Abbott's office confirmed to Fox News Digital that a second migrant bus is currently on the way to D.C. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Shout out to this man here. Okay. I got to give it to him here. Shout out to Greg Abbott and Ron Desantis. They're really fighting for the future of America. Now, how did we get here, right? How did the state of Texas, one of the biggest states, our biggest state in the United States, got to this point? And I tell you how. It's because they're tired of the shit show. You cannot expect, especially a conservative state, to keep holding your mistakes and trying to hide and turn a blind eye. Too much crime, too much things are going on as it is in the U.S. that we're not addressing. So I appreciate the fact that Greg Abbott got the balls and said, fuck this, you got to go to D.C. Let them handle this shit show. And I think it's great because now we'll find out how much they really want these migrants in this country. Because since they're going to be going busload by busload to D.C., how are you going to combat it? You already got a homeless problem over here. I tell you how you can combat it. I think you need to keep Title 42. I think you need to do. I would really, really try to promote in my mind that Title 42 is the way to go. Because you think you got crime now, you wait till about the next 6 to 7 months when you start seeing Chico and the gang really, really bringing all types of cartel gangs in this motherfucker. Cartels right now is celebrating. They're doing the moon slide in the cha-cha because of this open border shit. Let's go back to these comments right quick. Let's see here. My homie said MK Joe. Yep, they sent them back because they never vote Democrat. Yep, exactly. Well, now they're keeping them. So I guess they think they can convert them. My other homeboy said Ukrainians are going to Mexico now too to get in America. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, that's the way to go. Mexico is the hot spot, baby. Don't worry. You know, them mules is ready to go, man. Them mules is already, listen, them coyotes, okay, these human smugglers, they are ready. They rubbing their pockets like their hands like old school rapper Birdman. Okay. You from the Ukraine? Oh, I don't know Ukraine. I know Espanol. But don't you worry. I'm about to get this cheddar. I'm about to get some of the Ukrainian bucks. Get you right where you want to go. Get you right where you want to go. My other homie said they need to go to Hollywood. Yep, I believe it. I'm with you 110%. King Refuge said I'll go a lot farther with it, but life is soapable, soapably precious and all that. My opinion, invasion is an invasion. Act accordingly. It's true. You think we're the loose protecting our nation borders? Hell no, you're right. We're not this loose for protecting our borders. And like I said, we just need to get Arizona and New Mexico needs to get on board. Because we know California never will. It's too liberal. Arizona and New Mexico, they're like kind of like swing states. I know Arizona used to be conservative, should be, to my mind. A lot of people say they are. Y'all governors should push that shit the same way. Take their ass to Washington. Get your money, bust them up, take them to Washington. Let Washington handle this. They wanted this. That's all they talked about. They wanted them here. Well, they got them. Now they're coming to a DC place near you, right there. They can do whatever they want to do. Y'all can have a good old time. Can't make this shit up, man. Cannot. All right, let's jump more into some other topics here. I want to talk about tonight. Y'all hit the like button, please. Super chats like always. Uh, all right, hold on for a second. Let me see here. Can't find. Let me find out here. I'm gonna have to search it. Hold on for a second. I was trying to find this article. I wanted to break it more down. This is what I want to talk about right here. Now I'm gonna. This is the Sacramento shooting. Now, if you don't know what happened in Sacramento, we had some crazy jackasses that were sun men that wanted to basically um shoot innocent bystanders while at, I think it was at a nightclub. But anyway, it goes. We had several people that lost their lives.
Without
And this is
DTI,
what it
I
is.
don't know who I would be.
It's a whole different ball game to how people treat you.
One of the suspects in Saturday night's mass shooting in Sacramento that killed 6 people apparently granted early parole and released from prison about a month before this tragedy.
See what I'm talking about? Early parole. See, this is stuff you don't hear about. They don't never tell you about this. They wait till the end of when shit done hit the fan. Well, he had early parole. You know, he's a repeated offender. This is the shit that we deal with these terrorists, with all this type of sunmen shit going on. No one never talks about it. It's shh, be quiet. Mainstream media, silent as a rat. So silent you can hear a rat piss on cotton. This is how it is.
Senior correspondent Laura Engel has that story and more on tonight's Crime Beats. Good evening, Laura.
Shannon, the mass shooting in Sacramento over the weekend that left 6 people dead and several injured not only stunned the capital city for the sheer scale of the crime, but as residents learned more about the criminal history of one of the men allegedly involved, who the district attorney had tried to keep locked up before his release earlier this year. The shooting happened early Sunday morning just down the street from California's state capitol outside of a nightclub. Sacramento police say the mass killing involved at least 5 shooters from rival gangs. 2 suspects who are brothers have been arrested. One of the
5 shooters. Think about this right quick. You going to enjoy a night out on the town, drinks, unwind the weekend. But now when you go, you got to find, basically walk around here with a bulletproof vest, okay, extra weaponry, and possibly a life insurance policy ready to go. You can't make this up, man. And yeah, you're right. Your repeat offender sounds a lot better than repeated murderer, mugger, or assaulter. You're right. That's what they are. They repeat this shit. And then nobody talks about it. Nobody wants to comment on it. When we talk about commenting on it, it is racist. It's bad. We're bad people. You know how it goes, man.
The men, 27-year-old Smiley Martin, has a long criminal history and was released on probation from state prison in February after serving roughly half of a 10-year sentence. His release was something the Sacramento County District Attorney Anne Marie Schubert strongly objected to, her office even submitting a letter to the California Department of Corrections saying that Martin posed a significant danger to the community. Tonight, Schubert tells me this is a complex and ongoing investigation. In Utah,
You know, I hope y'all know that California is pretty woke, right? So when you got a prosecutor saying that a son man in California do not need to get out because there's a possibility that he's a danger to everyone around him, why didn't they take that in account? What was that? I tell you what that was about. That was because once again the system had failed us to protect us as citizens because they want to play the whole I don't want to be labeled to racist game. Well, newsflash. This is what happens when you play that game. Now people's lives are in danger. People's lives are changed forever. You know, people have PTSD because they hearing shots ring out. And you're right, Kat. This is what happens. No mainstream media again because of what? It's not the right color. Most nights they don't find no shooters. You're right. And I hate to say this, and I'm not trying to sound fucked up, but I want Americans to know that white is the new black. You know, that's what it is. My man said, well, man, I can imagine every single day on your job, you go out and find criminals. 90% of your calls are, it was a black man. I can see why a lot of them don't even get caught. Well, the reason why a lot of them don't get caught too, because like I said before, the media, let me put this back up so people can see what I'm talking about. Because the media, mainstream media has put in American minds that when you call the cops on a son man for doing something wrong, that is racist. You're right. You're right, King. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say that white men are the new black. You're right. They're the new black. You're a white dude, a white, especially a white conservative hetero male in America today. You are a marked man. I'm being honest. You can sit here and try to tell me, oh, you can't. No, I'm not. You're a marked man. I don't give a shit how much money you got in America today. You are a marked man by cancel culture. You are the epitome of no. If you are a white, heterosexual, masculine man with conservative values and a little bit of money, you need to hide because this is what you are. You are a marked man. People are trying to cancel you every day. Every day.
A woman was allegedly run over by her husband in the Salt Lake City International Airport garage Monday after returning from vacation. Police say her husband.
I didn't know that story was blending in. But anyway, let me get off this story because I that's another story for another topic. Well, let's talk about the Sacramento guy. So one of the Sacramento mass shooting suspects reached a more than a $7,000 settlement with the county just weeks before the shooting. The county decision to settle was purely economic as the trial date was approaching and it was likely the trial would be pushed out for many months given the court calendar backup due to COVID. A decision was made to put an end to the case as the costs going forward would multiply. A county spokesperson said of Smiley Martin's settlement, according to CBS Sacramento. So let me get this straight. We're paying criminals now. White woman out of control out of here. You know, white libertarian women. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. A lot of these white women that's liberals are crazy. Shit, you play with them if you want to. They'll run your ass over, do all kind of crazy shit. They ain't never scared. Several ones usually minding their business. Yeah, they do. But let's get back to this story here, y'all. This man, a criminal, got paid $7 grand. Now we ain't finished yet. Smiley Martin has a criminal history dating back to 2013, including his most recent sentencing in 2018 to 10 years of prison for domestic violence and assault with great bodily harm. He was sentenced after he pushed his way into his girlfriend's home, punched her, dragged her from the residence by her hair, and whipped her with a belt. See, this is what your modern day women love right here. I want y'all to see this picture. This is what you modern day women love. Y'all love the guy with the tattoos on the side of his face, hair half-ass dread. That's the most nastiest looking wick dread I ever seen in my life, so I know you don't take care of shit. This is what you got. You know what I'm saying? Got the tattoo under his neck and shit. The outline ain't colored in. This is what y'all want. This is what these women, these new modern women want. This is the new boo. And when new boo bust your ass and got you running and hiding, then you want the conservative good guys like us to come in and save the day. But then when we do come save the day, we get the shit in of the stick. Oh, he's boring. Oh, he doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. All that shit. But you change your tune whenever shit gets real with crazy thug. You can't make this shit up. This is what modern women like. The girls that you be talking about that's fat, that's what they want. That's what they want. All the way down to the girl on OnlyFans shaking her ass. This is the new boo. Y'all think I'm bullshit. No way, Joe. That can't be the new boo. Yes, it is. That's the new boo. That's what they want. They don't want our asses. What they want that for? They do not want that. No, sir. They do not want that. No. He is he ain't it. Yeah, he is not, he's not that guy. When they hear about good guys, they get pissed off. Let me get back to this right here. My man says they don't like good guys, that's for sure, damn show. Listen, if you want your super chat, on comment to come first, donate to the channel. It helps out. She's down in Colorado right now, making sure some gremlin goes to prison for killing her friend. Damn. My husband and I think the same way. Mother said, who shows up when y'all call 911? Men in trucks, especially fire. Yeah. But like I said, that's how it usually be. Now let's keep getting into this crazy ass fool. He claimed in a lawsuit in 2018 that a jail guard at the Sacramento jail was responsible for rival gang members attacking him. CBS Sacramento reported, I had to throw hot water on me and second-degree burns. He wrote in the lawsuit, I was hurt and felt he left me in dangerous predicament. Martin represented himself in the lawsuit and claimed the guard threatened him after he made his grievances public and said he was not offered medical attention immediately following the attack. Now, let me tell y'all something about these California jail. Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for coming through, brother. I appreciate you. Let me tell you about these jailhouse lawyers. These jailhouse lawyers are there's a lot of them very smart. They really know the law. Because you got to think about it now. You stuck in jail forever. You is in one damn place. One place. And that's how they are. Give me 1 second. Let me leave my dog out. Hold on. All right. Here's the new puppy. It's our other mascot. He want to say hello to everybody. There you go. You get to get your day. Can't tell him nothing. See? Told you. Look at there. That's what I'm doing. I'm telling the news. Shout out to my little one guy. You want to go play now? All right, go play. Have fun. Anyway, I done showed him now, man. I'm sorry, MK Joe. I showed him for a little bit. I'm giving him a chance to play. He want to play. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, right? These jailhouse lawyers, they're pretty smart. They have nothing to do. Oh, y'all didn't see me on cam? Hold on. Let me put him back on camera. Give me 1 second. I'll bring him back over. I thought he was on cam. Let me show him. Hey, they want to see you on camera. No. How this got to be? I'll show him. All right, guys. Here's the little guy. He's saying good evening. All right, y'all should see me on cam now. Sorry about that. I thought he was on cam. That's our little guy. That's River. Say hello, River. I told you, man, I got a lot of animals, man. We got like 5 different type of pets. But yeah, that's our little guy. Yeah, that's our little guy. All right, River. Go on and play. All right, so yeah, that's my wife puppy. I told her and my daughter that wanted one of these. Those guys is expensive too. Them damn dogs like $800. They're a Chihuahua mixed with a Dachshund. Yeah, man, they expensive. Yeah, I know. He did look confused. All right, so yeah, he was born around about that time. He was born like around about December or January. All right, so let me get back to the story here. Let's get more into this. All right, so like I said, these jailhouse lawyers, they're pretty good. Now, Martin represented himself in the lawsuit, claiming the guard threatened him after he made his grievances public and said he was not offered medical attention immediately following the attack. The county settled the case, agreeing to give Martin $7,500, according to CBS Sacramento. A Sacramento County official told Fox News Digital on Wednesday that Martin has not yet received a payment, adding a check will be delivered to Mr. Martin's counsel. It's really difficult to sue, and to prevail is just as difficult. Sacramento attorney Mark Richard told the outlet the laws are kind of slanted towards the correctional officer. No matter how reprehensible that the public may feel of someone, we as society in America don't therefore torture. We don't violate their rights, explained Rachel. Smiley Martin was arrested this morning in connection to the mass shooting that left 6 dead, 12 others injured on April 3rd. His brother, DeAndre Martin, was the first suspect to be arrested in the case. Y'all, the shooting unfolded just weeks after he was released from his 10-year sentence in February. See, this is what happens when you start releasing these criminals out here in the public. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't support this whole early release with these criminals, talking about these minor crimes. Oh, he had assault. This man assaulted his girlfriend. Keep that in mind. He assaulted his girlfriend. Okay? That's a lot to take in. You know, if you assault your girlfriend, I'm sorry, you assault anybody. That's just what it is. You're that your girlfriend, when you got a woman, dude, that's supposed to be a sacred person not to touch, right? And if it gets to that point, you're in a relationship where y'all feel like y'all got to touch, put hands on each other, somebody's got to go. I'm sorry, somebody's got to go. I don't know who it is, but somebody's got to go bye-bye. You know, we can't do this. This ain't right for you. This ain't right for me. What are we doing? This ain't working. But a lot of these women, they just hold on to that bullshit. Oh, he's gonna change. He's gonna be different than last time. And it never happens. Never. It never ever happens. I mean, it's just the facts. So now you starting to see what's going on in America. And a lot of people asking, let me get back to these comments here. It's sad that the media will somehow twist that guy would be innocent and make someone look bad. Yeah. So now you got to ask yourself, is this going to be the new is this going to be the new move? Like, is what we're going to be looking at for the future? Are we going to see a lot of Black Americans doing more of these terroristic like crimes? I think it is. I really feel like it's going to be. It's not hate speech, it's facts. Because for a long time now, this type of behavior has been getting more and more radicalized. We've seen it in these schools. We're seeing it on TikTok. Look, especially TikTok. I mean, look at that girl made a whole damn TikTok. Shout out to Black Conservative Perspective about she was upset that the class did not start. They kicked her two classmates out of class because they were late. And the woman that did it was a Black woman. She said that they were petty for calling the campus police and that the student got physical. They got physical with the student. Because once again, we have an accountability issue. Because in America today, we don't feel like, as young folks, accountability is important. We're like, I should be held accountable. I'm Black and I've been going through this all my life. No, fuck that. Quit using that as an excuse. For real, like, stop it. Can we use another excuse besides I'm Black and please help me and let me get a free pass? There's got to be another excuse out there. I mean, I'm just being honest about this. Whew. I don't know, man. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be very, very, very sad to say, man. This ain't, this didn't be ridiculous. You can't make this up anymore. This is what we're experiencing. This is the new America that we thought we'll never see. And anyway, as I wrap this up, I want to let everybody know, shout out to the state of Georgia. We are now the 22nd U.S. constitutional carry state. That means I don't need no paperwork to have a gun. All I have to do is be responsible with it. 18 to own it, and I think 21 to purchase. And all I have to do is have a holster on my side. I can have it concealed, or I can have it on open carry. Don't need none of that anymore. Constitutional to carry. Why did Governor Kemp did this? He did this because it's about time. Because you see, crime is rising like crazy in the major cities of Georgia. Okay, not only just Atlanta, we got Columbus is getting high on crime, Augusta especially, Lord Jesus, Savannah, yes, and the little smaller town Brunswick, Georgia. All of them are getting crazy with crime. You got people running up, stealing, putting guns to people, trying to rob. So now, with that being said, the governor's like, fuck that. This has always been a conservative state, and we going to rock like a conservative state. Even though it was one of the states that's supposed to have gave our popular President Biden 81 million votes, but I digress. I'm excited. I really am. I am excited. So now we have the right to put a hole in somebody's ass. So I'm just being honest with you. So you come up here fucking with me on the low, you not gonna like what you're gonna get. I'm just telling you now. I don't want to send nobody child of Jesus, but I will, because I will protect mine at all costs. And that's how it's supposed to be. So y'all youngins out here that think it's sweet, y'all keep on robbing these people, trying to rob people on Ring and all this other stuff, or in the parking lot, trying to be a thug of the year. You gonna mess around here, you better have your family to get your GoFundMe's ready, or at least get you some insurance, because it's getting real out here in the field. I just down in Brunswick a couple of months back, shout out to that. The pizza guy shot a a straight up gremlin. Shout out to Gen Z, a gremlin right there shot his ass for trying to rob his pizza out of his car, try to steal the money from him. So they're not playing. I'm serious. So y'all better take it easy. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'm so sorry it took me 28 minutes to start. I usually don't take that long, but like I said, my mother called. I'm just letting everybody know to begin with. I would try to make it where y'all can get to the meat and potatoes of the show when I try to break it down sometime in the morning. But please like, share, subscribe, talk to everybody. Tell me what you're thinking about what's going on here. Love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I am out.